Kore gi mag siasa koro en ni weche mag somo ni piny owacho male kwayo mondo tema ne chwalo pesa ne skunde mag ji giwegi. Jakom riwruog skunde mag ji giwegi e Kenya Charles Ochome kane olose wi wach nolero ni piny owacho oket okenge maber ahinya e weche mago mag somo manyalo nywando skunde mag ji giwegi kaachiel to kod skunde go mago mag piny owacho ka owacho ni mar onge nyathi sirkal kata mar ng'ato owuon ma onego bed ni koro nitiere akweda moro kata matin. Kane olose kinde nyasi mar goyo erokamano e boma ma Kisumu ma bende noyuore gi jotelo e riwruogno, Ochome osingo ni obiro neno ni riwruogno ochopo e ong'ala mamalo.
We must realize that everyone has something to offer. We must listen to one another. Improving our education standards will begin by first establishing where we are and collectively and realistically charting the way forward to our desired destination. The journey must be gradual and the education standards must be allowed to grow gradually. Everyone must be brought on board in our discussion to improve our education standards. Article 10 of our Constitution requires that all public policies must go through public participation. When we include everyone, and specifically all stakeholders in education, the formulation of public policies in the education sector, we shall have seamless education programs that are homegrown, culturally acceptable and responsive to our current needs. We must also shift our focus from policies made for the institution to policies made for the Kenyan child. The public policies should be formulated with the Kenyan child in mind. The policies should be realistic and aligned to our current resources and availability of social amenities. More funding should be made to the education sector if we are to invest in the quality lives of our children and secure a bright future for our children. All children are Kenyan children, irrespective of the institutions that they choose to enroll. There is no public child or private child. Therefore, let all of us join our efforts in making public policies and resources, including learning materials and capitation fund to all children, whether in private or public schools. This calls for a paradigm shift.
Korka gavana ma Kisumu Ngira Nyang'o bende koro noyuore nyasi ma kamano lero ni skunde ji giwegi osebedo koro kating'o malo weche mago mag somo e pacho kae kendo ok onego bed ni gin jogo mijwang'o. Owacho ni kwan jopuonjre mantiere kuondego ni malo ahinya onego bed ni koro seche ma itimo pok mar pesa gin bende koro pargi to kod pesa ma kamano kod kony moro amora manyalo dwarore ne skunde mag ji giwegi.
It's exciting to know that the association has new faces and energy to drive it into the next quarter. We trust you are bringing new strategies and innovations to help improve from where your predecessors left. I feel privileged to be here at this Thanksgiving ceremony. And Charles, you have no apologies for Metcom. I'm sitting here for a long time. I've really learned a lot from some very wise people. It's always good to humble ourselves before God and thank Him for His mercies and the opportunities He gives us every day. Private schools play an important role in our education sector, and I'm pleased that these schools formed an association to coordinate their activities. Kenya Private Schools Alliance has so far done a commendable job. And frankly speaking, kindly please join me in congratulating them. Makofi. Ladies and gentlemen, private schools complement government's efforts in providing a holistic quality education to this country's children. The association represents private schools across the country, kindergarten, primary and secondary, as was said earlier by the officials, either low cost, medium cost or high cost, provided that they are duly registered by the Ministry of Education and offering a curriculum approved by the government. I need not bore you with the statistics, but let me remind you that recent statistics show that there are about 11,000 registered private ECD centers with a population of over 610,000 learners, 9,800 registered private primary schools with a population of over 1,730,000 learners, and about 1,600 registered private secondary schools with a population of over 277,000 learners. That's a hell of a population.